Hello everybody, give me 1 second while I quickly get this all set up. Gonna get music playing, we're gonna get everything working. Quickly. Go. Hello everybody, we're finally back. Alright, so we're doing the nature challenge. For those of you who don't know what it is, basic gist on it is I'm not allowed to break anything that's naturally forming. Which is super bad for where we're sitting. Basically, as you can see in the chat, I did put it there, I can destroy 10 ores and minerals, things like that, up to a stack of dirt and a stack of stone. Everything else I have to replace. Now, if a mob blows it up or a mob griefs it, it's complete fair game, but other than that, we're kind of here. I knew what I forgot to do. There was something I was going to do on the vertical thing, and I didn't do it. So I'm going to quickly do it while I remember to. I wanted to put you in, and I wanted you to go like that. While I remembered. There we go. Alright, so we're in a really bad position. We can get out of this, but it's going to immediately get into our stuff. So this is bad. And it's a shame that I'm doing the nature challenge, because this seed's incredible. This challenge would drive me up the fucking wall. It's up there now. It's driving me up it immediately. Okay. So we can take as little dirt as possible quickly, grab like 4 blocks, 5 blocks, try and get some wood. That's the easiest way of doing this. The other answer is we just get out and just take our lumps and just take some dirt with us. I think we're gonna do that. Hello, Leo Free Kid. Okay. That is 5 dirt that I am now out of. I'm not allowed to use 5. I only have 59 more dirt. Can you believe that we're already starting off like that? I should have done this as a hardcore. Okay. On the plus side, we have a lot of stuff to play with. So. But hello, Leo Free Kid. Hopefully you're having a good day. If you're new, welcome. We're doing a challenge today, which is very... That's so good. That's so good. Basically, I am not allowed... Silky's super good. Stringy's good here, too. I am not allowed... Sorry, I keep getting distracted. That's helpful. I am not allowed to destroy any natural blocks over a certain amount. So, in this case, I can only break a total of a stack of dirt, a stack of cobblestone, a stack of, you know, the things like that. Other than that, natural blocks, like I can only chop down 1 full tree, I can only kill mobs that are compressed or hostile. I basically have to leave as little impact on the planet as possible. And I'm fixed to it. So I am already down 5 dirt because I had to dig my way out of a ravine. All of this that's here is not considered natural. So all of this is fair game. Including like the grass and stuff. Like I can break this because otherwise this would be really annoying to like just walk around and uh-oh, accidentally break something. But other than that, pretty much everything's fair game. See, this was my concern. Luckily, we can get out of here. So, yeah, we just started, so if you would like to just hang around for a bit, welcome. Don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, so, like, you're basically just following the rules of life in a society. Kind of. Except I'm not allowed to basically do anything that would normally make the game possible. And the goal is to, what's a compressed normal mob? So, there are compressed mobs. Those compressed mobs are basically a mob that's going to explode into 9 others. Alright, so by the way, thank you. There is a I want to make this clear. There is a sub alert that goes off, like for when people like subscribe on YouTube. I'll quickly show it, but it's not working currently for some reason. Like that's what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to also go away. Thank you. but it isn't working currently, and I'm trying to figure out why. So I apologize, I am trying to figure out why that's not working, but there is a little alert that is supposed to go off, so. Normally I would try and show you what a compressed mob looks like, but it's not likely I'll find... Oh, thank God, there's a blacksmith. That would be so helpful. Okay. Start by grabbing these things and the halberd. I don't want the flanged mace. I should have given myself a tome. Forgot about that. I'll have to make one. Okay, not hard at all. I like the base. Thanks. We just started, so we're probably not going to stick around here. Thanks, Callan. Welcome. This is a very old version of Minecraft. This is 1.12. Yeah, 1.12. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. That's a W texture pack. No, this is a mod. This is called Spartan Weaponry. If you want access to the mod pack, if you're in Twitch, you can do ! Mod pack. How long to rage quit, I wonder. I've done this before, Astria. I've actually done multiple of these. This one only is annoying because I already had to lose blocks that I wouldn't normally have wanted to lose. But that's not really a problem. And for those on YouTube, you should be able to check the description. Hello, Zero. Alright. So, we need more wood. Is this another plague? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, yeah, I'm also allowed to just... I forgot about that. Because we have the hats mod, I can kill mobs for the hats. But otherwise, I can't really kill, like, normally spawning mobs, except hostile. That one's on me, I completely forgot. Are you a shady merchant? Nope, plague doctor. What do I want to do? I checked you. I'll grab the grafter. We'll grab the mundane lark saplings. So the only other thing that's kind of important about this, for the sake of for everybody else, if I plant the tree, it's fine. It's like carbon offsetting in this case. Whatever tree I break down over a point, I have to do double. How am I doing today? I mean, I'm doing. It's been a day. I got up at fucking... I did not sleep very much today. Very bad day for my sleep schedule. I had to go bring my mother to the airport, so I was up at 8 in the morning. I think I slept for about 3 hours, give or take. Was a morning. Stone slab. Oh, there it goes. Thanks for subscribing, Chester. I don't... Thank you. It's working now. I think. There's no sound. There's supposed to be sound, but I'll deal with that in a second. Can you eat it? Yeah, I don't know. I need to make a pickaxe. Same here, I did not sleep much. Yeah. Me? Well, thank you, Callan. I ate my grandma's toenail. That's a way to enter chat. Hello, Peanut Butter 4. I like your name. Fuck it. We'll just keep going. Can't break any of this dirt. It's all natural. Five should be enough. Never remember how much I need. Move. Move. There we go. Why must your first text be that? It's alright. I've seen a handful. There's some rats up here. Look at all the rats. Rats. Alright, now that's a problem. Just wanted to know how someone would react to me saying that. I mean, I want to make it clear, guys, this is why I didn't stream on YouTube for a long time. Because I used to get a lot of people coming in asking, like, some of the most bizarre things, like things that, like, push the boundaries for, like, most people. But, you know. What's my goal for this stream? Honestly, not much. Not much. Basically, what we're aiming to do... There we go. Is we're aiming to just get ourselves situated and go from there. The goal is to eventually go and fight the Ender Dragon and Chaos Dragon. Preferably one of those two. How often do I live stream? Give or take, to the best of my ability. So far, every day except yesterday. Yesterday was my father's birthday, so my family was out celebrating. That sucks. I really wanted that apiarist. Really wanted that apiarist to stay alive, but that's fine. God, old villagers are dumb. It's 5:40 a.m. right now. It's currently 10:42 p.m., so... yeah, so I live stream pretty much so far. So far, it's been every day. It's... If it were up to me, I'd be streaming probably every day or every other day, pretty much. It's not that I don't enjoy it or that I don't want to do it. It's just if life gets in the way, you know. If life gets in the way, then those things come first. But, yeah, to the best of my abilities, I will stream as often as possible. I don't always stream for long. I don't always stream late. It's just I'm not setting a full schedule yet until I'm 100% sure on what I'm doing and, you know, where it is. There's iron. That's wonderful. We'll grab the steel shovel instead. We'll grab the treated sticks. Okay. There's a cherry tree, which is usually my one and only tree that I cut down, because it's an easy source of food. Alright. We have lava at our disposal already. Minecraft lots, so I'm enjoying your stream a bunch. Well, thank you. I do stream a lot of Minecraft. I am working on figuring out what the next kind of video that I was gonna make is gonna be, because I was gonna work on that sooner or later. I know I'm still working on the SMP stuff. This is the problem. There's so much I can throw and burn that'd be helpful to me right now. Okay. Okay, we'll start with this. That's right, that doesn't work in this. I forgot. Oops. I forgot. I'm dumb. Let's just pretend I didn't do that. It's been so long since I've played this mod pack that I actually forgot how to. Okay. Let's convert a bunch of things. Which SMP that you play? I'm gonna stay here for a while, and I also play a ton of Minecraft. Mod pack, well, that's broken. Astria, give it a second. It's set for I think VIPs and moderators, so I can do it for you. I have it set that way so people weren't spamming it. That's all. So I'm working on. Hooray! It was a different apiarist. So I have been working for a while on a SMP that I technically started a couple of years ago, I think it was in 2021 or just before it. I can't really remember, but I had started it because I had wrote a story that I wanted to tell when everybody was doing SMP stuff, like flat out when everyone was doing it. I said fuck it and jumped on it with a bunch of my friends. Hello Romaz, how are you? And I hope I'm saying your names right. If I'm not, please correct me, tell me how to say it, and I'll do my best to remember. But so I started, okay, all this is fair game, because I didn't break it. All this is fair game, because I didn't break it. basically, I started writing this story, and it never actually got past its, like, first thing. So, as of last year, I had started working on re-releasing it, like starting... Ooh, simmering. Dripping's good. Oh, that's so good. You need to live it all. You actually might just have to live in here. You have to stay alive. You have to stay alive. Alright, cool. Just lead creepers into areas and get blocks that way. That's what I've done in the past. I'm trying not to do that too much. But that's just kind of what happens. Alright. I could have turned that into a fucking chicken stick. Oops. That would have been smarter. Oops. Oops. Asked you to enjoy your lurk. But yeah, so I basically started writing this story, and I've always had this like interest in telling it, and eventually it kind of got to a point where I was going to like reboot it anyway, and was considering doing it, and just never had the moment. And as of recently, I've had a handful of people be interested in the story again. So we're currently working on it. I'm gonna hopefully get everything. I really hope. I want to make that clear. I really hope. We're gonna try and get everything done so that early March we can get it all started. That's great. Oh yes, we love Pam's Harvest Craft. So much food, and cheese does better. The best of your journey. I hope so. Can I sponsor? Can you sponsor me? I have no idea what you mean by that. Yeah. So we're hoping to do that. I'll give a little bit of a background on me quickly, because I know some people enjoy it and other people's don't. So I have been doing content creation on and off for the last 15 years. And the whole reason I say it like that is I did it when I was in school, and I did enjoy it. But it always got in the way of other things, so I try not to do too much of it. And then, you know, growing up, you know, when I hit a certain, you know, when I hit, you know, 18, a very large event happened in my life, so I couldn't continue it. And I kind of just been in the background ever since. I've been doing it on and off for the last 6 years pretty reliably. As I stream every November. If you can tell us, how old are you right now? I am 26. I'm old by the internet standard. I've been around a long time. But the... Perfect. Love these rooms. Because I get good tools. Breaking 3, sharpness 1 on breaking 3, you. Technically you're not old. No, yeah, but I am. But yes, you're correct. Alright, we're gonna turn this into our base of operation. Mainly so I can get this shit out of my inventory. You're quite young, actually. That's the hope. But I've been doing this just long enough to know what I'm doing. I need the chest. I need the chest. Chest. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Linskrieg VR. I, again, hope I'm saying these names right. I like that it's finally working. That makes me very happy. I've been trying to get this thing to work for the last, like, week. Anyway, happy it's working now. Of course not. Okay. We'll quickly throw everything that we know we don't need in here. Okay. We want to keep one furnace, one crafting table, and I believe that's it for now. We'll set our spawn here. We'll quickly throw that away, these away. I don't need them. I want to keep this. We don't need the steel shovel. We'll keep the leather and the coal for now. Alright. So, in short, I've been doing this a very long time. Oh, I just realized the background music, and it sounds really good. Yeah, I'm hoping that you guys can hear it, but I'm also hoping that you guys don't hear it at the same time. It's kind of weird. You guys technically should be able to hear it, but it shouldn't be in the video. But it's weird because you guys are on that audio track, so I'm not sure. Unless you're talking about something else, which is always possible. Power 1 multi-shot blessing. We'll just do this for now. Oh no. We can't hear you. I somehow don't believe you guys can't hear me. Battle axe, don't want any of that. Wait, now I can? Interesting. Breaking 3, curse of vanishing. Just for the sake of it. Prot 1. We'll keep the gold for now. I muted my phone. Sorry. No, you're fine. Okay. When you blow up the iron. Damn. Yeah! Free iron! Okay, we'll grab this quickly. Come on. We'll grab that, throw the rest out. We'll grab that, throw those out. Definitely can't hear you. I understand. Food, a chest. Okay. And, oh. Skeleton spawner. Oh, well, this is the one I was looking for, but... Dunno, couldn't hear you. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, chat, you're all starting this, huh? Put normal prod on. Sharpness 1. Diamond axe. Grab the bow, that's usually helpful to me. What am I looking at in here? 93 mob spawners. Okay. Okay. Let's quickly make toast. Zero, you've been falling for 4 years. God. I've been streaming too long. Toasted bread! Only PNG moving up and down, so weird. Oh yeah, I know. How much do you give? Yeah, okay, good enough. I really need stone. That's what I really need is stone. There should be no reason to come over here, but we'll check anyway. Yep, that's what I was expecting. This should be the firework thing as well. It's like a number, random number generator. Alright, nothing over here. Right? Nope. Yeah, so, long story short, we're basically going to, we're gonna just kind of vibe. Okay, so that down there is a compressed creeper, so you can actually see that they're named. If I find, like, a pig, a cow, a chicken, a sheep, a villager that says compressed, I can kill it no problem. Because it spawns 9 of them. So it's basically like killing 1 to get 9, so it's kind of that equivalent exchange answer. Wait, is that a stronghold? No. So this is a roguelike dungeon. So this is a mod that adds dungeons to the game that you can go and explore. And that is what this one is. I thought the conversation in the general chat in your server was just perfect for Giga Chad face to sum up the results. I mean, kinda. Okay. Cool. Oh my god. Had to be skeletons. Wow, you had a lot of armor. You had a lot of armor. Fire prot, strength, we'll grab the strength. Holding isn't very helpful to us right now, speed is. Although I'm gonna be AFK real quick, but I'll be back. I just gotta make some chicken. No worries. Okay, there's a shield. Hello? Be right back. I'm back. Roundabout couldn't stop me. There's lava above me. Interesting. Here's the kitchen. That's always good to see. That would put me right down to where I want to be, but... One of a kind, huh? Let's see what we got. Goodbye. Running over here for a second. A rat! If Eclipse was here, she'd be... Oh, hello, Jeb! God just dropped in! Oh, that's right. This is not as good because I don't have my... Because I was holding a shield out. I forgot. God, Jeb. If you ever question if you're safe, remember, Jeb is always watching. Jeez, Rose already stacked. I mean, that's what happens when you go into these dungeons early. Efficiency looks nice. Yeah. There's the compressed creeper. I could show off what the compressed creeper does, but that will most likely kill me. I'll show it off quickly. Do this so I can actually... Watch the creeper! That is what a compressed mob will do. Karma. And that is what happens when you kill a compressed mob. Thought I heard my name for a second. Am I just crazy? Absolutely. Curse of Vanishing. Finally, I can clean this stuff up. Don't need limestone. Like you spawn Eclipse, that's how it works. God just dropped in is a crazy sentence to say anywhere. I mean, am I wrong, though? I thought I heard something about a rat and then my name. Yeah, I don't know what you're on about. There's no rats in here. Well, I remembered. Did Callan, if Callan is still here, tell me what they wanted me to sponsor them for? Like, what that meant? Nah, he's not. strength potion back. Alright, we probably won't go too much deeper than this. We don't really need to. Oh, that's a miserable one to see. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Got it. Cool. Spiders. That's a problem. Hello, Ind Minecraft YouTube. Welcome. But Zero said that they were a rat. Yeah, Zero's a rat. Don't worry about that, though. Just a few seconds late every time. It's alright. Dude. Hello, Aiden Waded. Welcome. Love from Pakistan. You know what? Ooh, efficiency 4. I don't get a ton of people from, like, outside of the US. So that's kind of unique. Thank you. Welcome. We don't want the iron bars. We have so much stuff I don't want to carry. Don't need that. I need to finish disarming that area. So we're going to try and do that quickly. Okay. Now we go disarm this. Because this would have been a problem. All it takes is one creeper to go off in this area, and this is all gone. And that all just stops scrolling. One of the guys that delivers bread showed me burnt peanut. I like burnt peanut. He's unique. Okay, we'll quickly grab these. What do I want to drop for this? Probably sticks. Sticks are an easy thing to replace. Alright. I mean, you get a lot of non-Americans here. You know what? Not a lot of people from outside of the Americas, I should say. I'll say Moon is... Moon, Tolly, and I think 2 other people I can name are from, like, outside of the Americas as a whole. But, like... Oh, I fell. That could have been bad. I need to pay attention. I'm inside America. There you go, see? This should be it. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one again. You'd think by now I'd know how to fucking do this. I think I'd remember where I put my little place. On this floor. Wait, why is there a name? So the name is the compressed creeper. So you guys can actually see, like, the names of mobs and stuff, and the compressed mobs are named, so kind of easy to find them. Speed. Yeah, you'd think. Yep. Like I've said before, you guys are welcome to ask whatever questions you guys want. I'll do my best to answer whatever I can. Why does auto-scroll keep stopping? Like, are the people I told you about being engaged after 58 days of dating are already legally married? I don't know how I feel about this. It hasn't been 3 months. All I'm gonna say is some people move fast, and that's okay. It's not... I wouldn't move that fast, personally, but that's me. Okay. That is a wild thing, though, Vex. I will say also, for those of you who are interested, I don't always stream. For those of you on YouTube, I don't always sub. Thank you, Quantum. I should say this. I do have an alert box, and it's either really delayed or it doesn't work right now. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I really do. Like, there is actually an alert box. I'm sorry. How long have I been playing it? I have been playing Minecraft since InDev, over 15 years. Lego, are the chats now the YouTube side can see Twitch, but Twitch can't see YouTube chat? If you look on screen, Moon, you'll actually see both chats are on screen in the top right. There you go. And you can even see who says it and the platform. Platform is the word I was looking for. No problem, just got to support creators. Well, thank you. I've been doing it for 15 years. You'd think eventually someone would look my way. I'm joking. I'm like completely memeing. Yeah, so they can actually see Twitch chat. It's up there. For those on YouTube, there it is. It's just super delayed. Hooray, it's working. It's just fucking delayed. Hooray. I'm so happy it works. Excuse me. Keep pushing on you. I will. I've been doing it on and off. This year I'm kind of taking it a little more seriously due to a lot of different things. Not going to go into it too much. It's just small for me. I understand that, Moon. I'm working on a solution that should do both. But for those of you who are on YouTube, you guys can see it directly above the gameplay. For those on Twitch, it's directly above my PNG tuber. And what I was going to say for those of you on YouTube, I don't always stream vertical. I do usually stream horizontal like a normal stream, so you guys would see... What you guys see in the middle is the actual stream window. That's what would be... that's what you would normally see. But as of recently, I have been streaming more vertical as it gets a lot more newer people at least interested to see first. Oh yeah, she's also moving to... I think I saw that, yeah. That's a weird one, Vex. You have a 5,973 day record on a hardcore world. It's very impressive. I have a 730 that I've been playing on that I kind of just don't care about anymore. Are you in hardcore? Not for this one. I do have a hardcore world where I normally play. I have no home, no walls. Basically what I've had is what I've had the entire time. I've killed withers, ender dragons. Not really a problem. I like our little hardcore hut, but it literally has no walls and no ceiling. Kind of off topic, but my mom left me when I was 4. But I thought of it when the dude said, "My dad and siblings my whole life, and I just love Minecraft content." I'm happy that you found a solace through all of that. Callan, welcome back. But yeah, I've been playing the game for over 15 years. I'm playing since before beta and alpha in InDev, so kind of just a fun little time. Yeah, we do have a hardcore world that's 730 something days. I don't remember the exact number, but we normally play on that. I don't take hardcore very seriously. I stopped taking it seriously. I want to say about 500 days ago. No walls, no doors, no nothing. Yeah, no, nothing. It just exists. Okay. Let's go get our one tree. I had to go do some work. No problem. Nothing but a detriment. I don't even play with this on for a reason. Nah, bro, just let him play. Don't be mean. It's alright. I don't care. Zero knows what I'm talking about. I could show you the hardcore world, and it literally is no walls, no doors, no roof, no nothing. Like, I really don't mind. I stopped taking it seriously a while ago. But, homeless is kind of correct. I kind of just sit here and can't do much. I need the cherry sapling that I saw over here, so I'm now going to be chopping down my one tree that I'm allowed to destroy that's natural. Still, you gotta be nice. I like you, Quantum. You know, that's like the whole point to talk to the streamers. That's what I thought. That's what I always said. I would prefer every time, I would rather have a conversation with somebody, like, whether big or small, I'd rather have a conversation with streamers and with communities than just straight up be ignored because it's too busy. I have always said that that's the reason I'll stick by smaller, you know, usually smaller communities. I have no problem watching community build and, you know, get to that point, but, alright. That is my one tree. I'm not allowed to chop down any more naturally growing trees. If I grow them myself, fair game. And apparently my headphones are low battery. That's fun. Also, he's an explorer. Yeah. Yeah, I do that. My mom's kind of homeless. What the fuck, Vex? Forgot that rats have ears. How could I forget that? Hello, Tyson. What's the name of the protagonist from Beyblade? I'm just gonna ruin that interaction right there. I'm sorry. Hello. You know, you don't have to say that for me to say hello to you. I'll say hello because you came in and, you know, you're having a nice chat. Or Eclipse. It's okay. I gotta get an Elytra. Whoa, look at all these rockets I'm never gonna use. Look at them all go! I'm gonna watch your live stream every day. Well, thank you. Yeah, I hope to keep streaming as much as possible, like every day to the best of my ability. Like I said, life comes first. I'll always tell it to everybody else. If life gets too hard, you'll always have a place here. Thank you, Callan. Yo, he said hi. Yeah, I try. Like I said, I try my best to make it... I'm not gonna harp too much on this because, you know, I don't want to sit here and, you know, turn things too much, but I try to keep, as best of my ability, a safe space for everyone here, not griping on that to be like, you can't talk. I don't... Literally, it's... As long as you're respectable, I'm not gonna be upset. As long as you can follow basic rules and basic things, no one's gonna have a problem here. Hello, who are you so I sub? Hello, I'd Sheriff. My name's AwesomeLego123. I've been doing content for over 15 years and failing at it. But that's just because life gets in the way. So this year I'm kind of just doing it because I can. And I'm doing it because I want to. And why did my PNG tuber stop working? Hello? Hello? Why are you like this? Why did you stop working? Hello? Did my audio change? Did I get quieter? Okay, well, there we go. I fixed him. Now he'll keep talking again. Hopefully. No. Buddy, I need you to keep talking. The reason I have you here is so that people can see when I talk. So fucking talk. Anyway. Excuse me. I like your avatar. Thank you, Quantum. It's a little creeper. It's actually my character, but the other half of it, the like purplish side that's going down, is not on the skin. So yeah. Did I get quieter? Or did just that break? Because, like, I'm fine with if it just broke. I'm just asking. Not on my end? Cool, it just broke. Thanks, Vito2 Mini. No, it's the same? That's good. I'm happy to be able to watch your live stream. Well, thank you, Callan. I want you guys to know, this is, like, the most wholesome, like, YouTube chat I've had since I've restarted streaming. I got one person who came in. I actually have their message saved on my computer. Because I am a sentimental bastard. And they basically said, so this was from one of the viewers. It was like, it's sad you have only me because you're a good YouTuber. I saved that because it's very helpful. So... You guys are, like, really, really nice, and it's really helpful. I've always said that the reason I didn't stream on YouTube prior was because I had a lot of people who came in and just wanted to ruin it for everyone. 15 years, I'll sub now for you. Well, thank you. Like, I've had a lot of bad come out of it. At one game, can we play together? Possibly. Ah, that felt great. Finally got my knuckles to crack. Possibly. I am working on trying to get everything together. I know a lot of people play Bedrock. I usually play here on Java, so it's a little hard to juggle the two. I know there's ways of getting them to work. I'm looking into them to make sure everything plays nice. Hopefully get a lot of subscribers. That would be cool. I also stream on Twitch. I should make that clear. I don't think I put that in this description for the YouTube stream. I also stream on Twitch. I've been streaming there for a long... no, actually, I think that one's about... that one should be 14 years. Actually, I think it's a year later. Wait, do I have a Discord server? I do. I'm currently working on a way to get it so YouTube will show off because the bot that I have for YouTube just doesn't work. How do I make the creeper move when I talk? I have this little program called VitoTube Mini. You can see it right here. And as you can see, my little microphone icon is right here. So when I'm not talking or when I'm talking really quietly, it doesn't bounce up. But as I get closer to the microphone or as I talk louder, it actually hops up. So I have a bunch of different drawings of this character. There's actually a bunch of them with different icons, different versions of him. And they're all triggerable by the channel point redemption that I have in Twitch. So I'm working on getting a way for you guys to get access to the Discord server. Currently, YouTube does not have a way. Twitch does after a certain amount of times watching. I promise I'm working on it. Right now, the Discord is basically just to notify people when I go live. I have to go play with my brother for a little bit, but I'll come back and keep chatting. Enjoy, Callan, if I'm not here. Thank you for coming by. I'd recommend for those of you guys on YouTube to ring the bell if you would like, so you guys will always get notified when I go live or when I upload a video. Yeah, so Eclipse forgot rats have ears. She's trying to draw, I don't know, a rat. Excuse me. I'm gonna quickly get down here. We'll sleep in the bed. Sent you a pic on Snapchat. You're gonna make me check my phone? Okay. I saw your vids are really good. I have one. I have one and all the old streams so far. Duck. It looks like a duck, not a rat. I need the ears so it looks like a rat. It looks so much like a duck by accident. If you colored it yellow and made it say quack, it's a duck. I'm saving this. Save in chat. I know I forgot the ears. Yeah, I have a few shorts. I'm working on another one. I can quickly... Nah, I'll wait on that one. I have one that I was working on. It's really badly edited. I haven't edited in, like... let's see. God, upwards of, like... fucking, like, 6 years almost. 4, 5, 6 years. I did it a little bit in college, but, you know. But all there's... oh, free stuff. Alright, so... we're kind of at the impasse where we can start... where we can kind of start doing certain things. So... what we can do is we can either start building an actual, like... home instead of staying in there. Which I'm totally for if... kind of thinking that's a good idea. Or is I'll still watch. 6, 7 years... oh, thanks, Leo. Yeah, what is Nature Challenge? Okay, so I put it in the description, but basically what the Nature Challenge is I'm only allowed to destroy a certain amount of natural blocks before I'm not allowed to do it again. Otherwise, I have to basically replace it twice over. I know it sounds complicated, it's really this simple. I can only break a total of 64 naturally forming dirt blocks, 64 cobblestone, 64 stone in that case for equal, 10 of every single ore and material, like mineral. I can chop down 1 full tree, which I've already done. And other than that, I can't kill docile mobs like pigs, sheep, squids, things like that, unless they have a hat or they're compressed. Compressed mobs break up into 9, so there you go, Vex. But that didn't show up in there, so... damn, that's so rude, Moon. I'm like a man in the forest. Yeah, kind of. So anything that's naturally forming, as in, like, the nature, is not allowed. Anything that's not considered nature, like the village here, like the dungeon that you see me in, sorry, the roguelike dungeon, that's fair game. Everything inside of them is fair game. Excuse me. Everything else is not. So I can't touch things like the grass and dirt below me, but I could destroy the cobblestone from one of these houses and have it. I can do everything like that. Anything that's considered unnatural in a way of, like, if you were to remove structures. They're not there. So, that's in short what this challenge is. People in this chat are so wholesome. I know, it's funny that this time my Twitch chat's the ones being less wholesome. I have no problem with that, though. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Should we make a base now? Probably a good idea. I really do want... I already know we're gonna do it. Like, oh, I hate you. Vex, I hate me too. And I know you mean it from the heart. And that's all that matters. And that, everybody, is one of my mods. Everybody's gonna think Vex is mean to me. Vex is only mean to me because he doesn't like me. It's different, guys. I promise. It's totally different. Okay. So if I can prove that something isn't natural, I could basically destroy it. Screw that dude who said I hate you. I love this man. Hi, Cookie. Cookie, aren't you live? Go back to go back to your stream. Don't die to the frog. Bro, don't say that. That's not right. Lego's a good YouTuber. That's what wild... is this live? Will turn into a normal long video? Yeah, so most of them... I'm gonna double check right now, because I do have my YouTube open to make sure which stream I was on, because that's a problem. That happens. Fuck the frog. Alright, I'm sorry. He's not. Alright. Yo, Nate wants to battle? Yep. Listen to Phantom. If you go to the live tab, you can actually see all of the lives that have been streamed since, and a little bit past that. I'm debating on actually removing a lot of my old streams from YouTube, only because a lot of that stuff... It's kind of a weird mix. Part of it is I want to keep it, part of it I don't. I have this all backed up elsewhere. So I'm debating on just cutting out everything that's from, like, the last year and on is all I'm going to keep. But... yeah, it's all on the live tab, so you can go check it there. Yep. He's so fine. I agree, Vex. He's so hot. If I'm not slightly mean, something's wrong with me and I need to be checked up on. If I'm not even slightly mean. That's fair. Guys, I'm just baffled at my stupidity. It's okay. I'm baffled at I'm baffled at your stupidity sometimes too. She knows I'm memeing. And she's probably sitting here hearing that. She goes, "Ah, how could you say that?" And right before she hears me finish it, and she goes, "That was mean." Watch, guys, I promise. I mean, turning the live as YouTube videos like big YouTubers. Maybe. I am doing some of them. Okay. Sorry, I'm stuttering a lot because I'm like, I'm not used to this much interaction. You guys are so nice. Yes, I've considered doing ones where it'll be... No, I'm not going to Ratlantis. No, you can't make me. I won't go to Ratlantis. You can't make me. What? Probably. I've considered sitting down and editing out funny moments from this. Like, I've considered doing, like, a montage-like thing where it's, like, 20, 30 minutes long. Here's, like, you know, this week's worth of videos, like, or, like, just cut down. So, in that case, maybe. It's kind of one of those hard ones where, like, I want to say yes, but I also want to say no, because a lot of what I do is just kind of sitting here, talking to my friends, talking to, you know, my chat and everything else. Like, I want to make this clear. I am here solely to entertain. I am here to help you have a better time to the best of my ability. And if you give me your time, that is the only thing I ask. Sorry, that and your kindness, I guess. Because, you know, I will make this very clear to people. I do this for fun. I do this because I enjoy it. I don't do this because I have to. And having people who are genuinely, like, nice and helpful about it really does make this so much easier, so thank you, guys. But, yeah, possibly. The goal is to possibly start editing down certain videos, but I will say I have... So the shorts window that you guys are seeing, I actually have a recording of that specific window, so I can edit out shorts a lot easier. Yeah, Cookie's got me at gunpoint. You heard it here first. Other than that, I do plan on editing out full videos. I am working on some. I was debating on doing the... If any of you know about Hytale, I did Hytale, or I played Hytale on the day it came out. And what I had done was Hytale, but every time I died, I went and played Hypixel. And I was debating on turning that to a video, except I didn't die a lot in Hytale. So it doesn't really work. I even make sure Eclipse keeps him in check, yeah. Yeah, I like watching you, and I like how interactive you are with us, and that you don't only respond to donos. Why the fuck would I... Alright, we're gonna do this, because every time it comes up. Alright, ready, guys? We're gonna do this once. Do I have netherite armor? Not in this. Netherite doesn't exist in this game. This is so old that netherite's not a thing. I'm in 1.12.2. I have slow swimming. So I'm only going to do this once this stream, so we're going to do it this way. I don't expect you guys to donate. I don't expect anything from any of you guys. If you guys want to, I will be very happy. I promise that. But I don't expect any of that. Not because of one reason or another. My job is to entertain you. I went on a whole fucking rant the other day because I hate that people take content creation as a cheap and easy way to get up, you know, to get rich quick, and that's it. Our job as a content creator is to fucking entertain. My job is to make you smile, to make you happy, to give you something to watch, to make you feel special, good, whatever. The whole point is, my job is to entertain you right now. If I was getting donations, they'll get read out because they're a donation. I'm still going to read my chat because, one, I'm able to. My chat is not moving so fast I can't keep up. I'm reading chat even now while I'm talking about this. And that's fine. If I got to the point where I have 400 fucking people chatting at once and I can't focus on everything at once and the only thing I can read are the donos, I would do my best to try and read chat still. To me, content creation as a whole is about entertaining the viewer and entertaining the, you know, chat. For me, if I'm not entertaining you, I would rather somebody sit here and say, can you do this instead? Or, hey, I'm not, you know, can you do this? My answer is going to be either yes or no. It's that simple. So I'll answer one of them. I really wish I could. No problem, Quantum. You do not have to. And yeah, it sucks that some streamers only respond to donos. It also depends on when they're, you know, air quote, super fast chatter when they're, you know, super big streamers and stuff like that. Then why don't I change the version of the game for netherite? One, netherite's only good in the newer versions because there's nothing like it in vanilla. This isn't vanilla. This is very modded. There are... God, I used to remember how many mods are in this off the top of my head. Let's just check quickly. I'll quick show it. Dude, my brother told me to stop watching you and called you a loser, and I told him to fuck off. To each their own. I'm old. I'm not very in with the kids, but you know what? I'm still here. Yeah, so there's 138 mods in this. So this is a mod pack that I made, oh god, 7, 8 years ago? Vex, do you remember when the first version of AwesomeCraft 2 came out? Because I know you were a part of AwesomeCraft 1, which was the last one with the planets from Galacticraft. 2 came directly after and was to remove Galacticraft. But I think it was originally in the beta for 2. Do you remember, Vex? If you're still here, I don't know if you are. But some people are just not into it. Some people want brain rot. I'm not brain rot, or at least I try not to be, so... My chickens. Yeah, I nerfed the shit out of chickens. Yeah, do you remember how old it is? 2019? So, 7 years. 7 or 8 years is how old this mod pack is. Give or take a year. I'm doing it like that. You're very nice. I try to be. I really do try to be. I promise. Really do try. Okay. So, we're going to start with... Ooh, you know what? Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I need... Fuck. Another piece of cobblestone. That's all I need. I have an idea. I have an idea. Don't want to waste a whole piece of coal on that. Now we get to see me actually play the game for a minute. I need stone, I need cobblestone, so we're just gonna tear apart parts of the walls. Let me out. I'll read chat in 1 second, guys. I just want to make sure I have enough here, and I gotta make sure I keep myself so I don't get too many. 5, 6, perfect. God, 7 or 8 years, yeah. Yeah. Well, I have to go now, so hopefully I'll have, hopefully see your stream again. Enjoy Quantum. Hopefully you have a good rest of your night. I'll be here for a little bit longer, and I should be streaming again tomorrow, hopefully. Excuse me. I think you just don't have time to change all of those to a new version, right? I feel like I wanted to change my game to a new one. I take too long in time changing it. So I didn't make every one of the mods in this pack, but I don't have any. No, I have a compatibility mod in this that I made. But otherwise, I don't have a ton of. I made the mod pack. I didn't make the mods in it. I do make mods, so. I worked so hard for those chickens. Yeah, I know. Adge, what the hell is this 4-minute ad back? Might as well go to the bathroom now. I mean, I don't control the ads. I've said this so many times. And we've tried to, like, not do it. Oh, what am I doing? Bam. Okay. Make a crate. Perfect. God. Do I drink energy drinks? Not since high school. Not since high school. It's been a very long time since I've done that. If I am to, I do drink White Monster and... God, I don't drink it anymore, but I used to drink fucking Blue Red Bull. Craft table's crazy. It's literally a crafting table. Yeah. It's called a crafting station in this one because it actually holds the items in it, so it's really useful for that. I want to pick a place that's relatively flat. I think that over there will do. Do I really care that much about where I live? Do I drink beer? Not currently. I don't drink a lot. I did it a lot when I first, when I was first able to. And then kind of stopped because, yeah. If I'm gonna drink, I usually drink hard stuff, but I don't always drink. I actively try not to right now. Not for any reason, just not my cup of tea. I really want to know where I want to build and live. The easy answer is I can make it whatever I want. I do have a little bit of dirt. Oh, something just spotted me again. Oh no, I can do this. Did you know Glenn is not a reference to the TV show The Walking Dead, but is instead a reference to the streamer Sevidus? I did know that. Yeah, I think we're going to build around here. I think this will work. I mean, beer is not tea, so you're absolutely right, cyberspace. Hopefully you're having a good day. Welcome back, Vex. I apologize. I have no idea what's going on with the ad menu. We already had it changed twice, and it still seems to be doing this, so... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm working on it, Vex. Still working on getting stuff together. I did not know that. There you go. Now you know. That is a chance cube thing. Come on, let me sleep in bed. Alright. Well, she should make a Japanese house. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything super extravagant here. Kind of because of the stipulations with the rules. PayPal's a bitch. What are you trying to do, Cookie? Cookie, don't. Cookie, don't. Cookie, please. Are you trying to use my... Why are you trying to use PayPal? What are you doing on PayPal? Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to build anything super extravagant. With the fact that I can't break a lot of blocks, like a lot of natural blocks, I can't terraform. And without being able to terraform, it's a little hard to do a lot of certain builds. So I think I'm going to resort to what I usually do, which is super compact building. This stuff usually works. Bad Cookie. It's alright. I don't know what he's doing. PayPal is really annoying, Cookie. It always has been. It'll always be one of my least favorite things. Nothing may get 30 bucks in your PayPal. Why? Thank you, Cookie, but why? You want me to read your dono out loud? You could just DM it to me. Everybody's gonna be like, you're such an asshole to people who want to pay you. Cookie's my friend. He knows that I'll yell at him whether he's donating to me or not donating to me. I'll still yell at him. I'd rather Cookie save his money and then come visit me instead, but, you know. I get it. Cookie just doesn't want to come visit me. My baby girl, my McLovin. God, I love this song. I always forget how fucking good On and On is. It's like one of those songs that I forget exists because it was like a no copyright song for so long. Hello. That's a child. Child, stay away or I'll have to kill you. Do I live alone or with my family? Currently I'm at home. My mother is not here. I do have 2 roommates. My brother is here and my aunt technically. It's quite a fucking full house right now. But I do this is mainly just where my computer and stuff is right now. It's kind of in a weird transition period. There's a lot to kind of explain that. I'm gonna beat your cheeks. It's okay. Yeah. There's people in the house. I have family that I live with. It's just kind of a weird situation right now. Nothing bad. It's just, long story short, I do actually own a home. I'm still in the transition, like figuring out where I'm going to end up fully. Lots of reasons on that. There's a lot of shit going on behind closed doors that I can't talk about on streams, for an instance. So, other than that, fuck, Twitch threw me out again. I'm sorry, Moon. I'm just gonna let these despawn. His cheeks are mine. No, Cookie, they're gonna beat your cheeks, is what they're saying. They're claiming they're gonna take your cheeks. Yeah, I don't really get too much into my family stuff, especially on stream and stuff, so. The only thing you guys will hear me talk about a lot is about my father, because my father passed away of pancreatic cancer about coming on to 9 years this year. It'll be 9 years. So that's part of the reason why I was not here yesterday, for those of you who have just come in and heard that I try to stream every day and then was not streaming yesterday. The reason I wasn't streaming is because it was my father's birthday, and my family goes out to a restaurant that he always liked with, like, because the staff there was always just friendly with him and everything. So we went there to go celebrate. Those buns are mine, Cookie. That's what Leo Free Kid says. My cheeks have been claimed by the handsome Lego. Oh yeah. Bring it here. Get rid of these. I hate these. And that's actually why in November I stream for... I stream to raise money for pancreatic cancer awareness. We sell merchandise and stuff that all the income goes straight to the charity, everything like that. That'll come in November. So. Need to go now. Hope you're dead. To be resting in peace now. Not with the cancer. Yes. Have a good rest of your night. I'd Sheriff. Lego dying. My throat is always trying. Excuse me again. Jeez. Really wish my throat would not try to close on me while I'm doing stuff. Cookie sent me a $10 donation saying, "Take the lovin', baby girl." I can see it on my phone. Rat. Mine. Oh, well, it's so... Okay, I'm gonna say it again. It's so bizarre, because I don't know... I have not had a ton of, like, outside of the U.S., like, people usually watch me, or a lot of people out of the Americas. Really cool to see how many people there are, so thank you. Hopefully you have a good night, and hopefully things are, good for you going into the next day. I think you live in the U.S. and it's nighttime, right? Yep, it's 11:42 p.m. Oh, moon, that's rough. I might get 2 more. You don't have to. You don't have to, friend. You know that. I'm not your friend for the money, I promise. Alright, we're gonna do, I think if I remember correctly, indented. I usually use slanted, but that requires me to basically build up, which I'm fine with. I think indented was the one that does connect textures. Okay, it is. But yep, I do live in the US. $12.13. Let's just quickly build up our floor here. Keep using indented. Very easy to just move everything up a little bit once I have a flooring in place. Cookie, I'm gonna do dishonorable things with those cheeks once Poppy Lego gives me full ownership of them. Boing boings. Oh my god. Cookie, you may have found somebody who's who will match your energy a little bit better than I usually do. It's probably really weird seeing that I have 2 different chats going at the same time, but I'm deaf in Americas. True, Moon. True. I just pick up the chests? Thank you. There we go. There it is. Alright. For walls... have to get used to rebuilding again. That was tiles. Who in here is matching my freak? Yeah, there's Cookie. There he is. There's my boy. It was a Leo freak head. Oh, Cookie went to YouTube? Yep. Alright. Let's get my bed. Quickly situate it over here for now. Damn, left you all alone. Meanie. I know, it happens. It's alright. Alright. Quickly get pillar, my favorite block for putting on the outsides here. That's where I want it, up to there. 3. Hey, Cookie, while you're on YouTube, if you can you check if you can hear my music? Like, can you hear the music that, like, the Chalk Eaters? Yes, sir. Thank you. I wanted. Like a free kid. There you go. The lips telling me all I need to know. Interesting. Okay, so I could do this right. Put you guys over here. Twitch has the music, YouTube does not. Perfect! That's what it's supposed to do. Damn it. Damn it, why did a banger have to come on now? Just after I said that, like, yo, YouTube can't hear my banger? Damn, that's rough. That was not intentional. Alright, I do know what we want to go for, but it does require us to kind of build up just enough to start. So we're gonna have to do that first. You know my favorite part about the old Minecraft? There's no phantoms. No phantoms means no worry about sleep, no roof necessary. That's just wrong. Use slabs for roof? I might. I don't really care about mob spawning, honestly. Cobblestone is a temporary solution to what will eventually be a cool solution. I promise. If I do what I usually do, people will at least find it interesting, so. Alright, let's get working on a sieve. Sieves are pretty easy. Just need more string, huh? Yeah, that's rough. There's one. There's two. Alright, I gotta go. When do you stream tomorrow? I'm not sure about the time yet, but I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure on when, though. I'm sorry to disappoint. Usually in the later hours of EST, about 8 p.m. Anywhere between, like, 6, 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. EST, so. You're leaving? It happens. Don't worry about it. It's also very late. You have to remember, it's almost midnight here. 6 to 7? Yeah, see? That's the second time that's come up today, or in stream. Okay. Why? Because I spoke. Alright. Easiest way to do this. This. And... this. It's 10:51 right now. Okay, so you're an hour behind me. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Yep. Like the rest of us brain-rotted children today. Yeah, I would love to say that I am. I'm in school with people only a year younger than me, and they are so goddamn brain-rotted, I hate it, yeah. Yeah, I gotta give it, I gotta throw it back. It's not my fault. It's the only way it works. It's not my problem. Okay. 3 of them. That. You. I'll look around 5 to 6 for your stream. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I do stream on EST. Just make sure that if you're gonna, you know, look at whatever time it is that you're looking at, around 6 to 7 to, you know, 8, 9 p.m. depending. Today was a very late day, so have a good night, everyone, in chat. Goodbye, Callan. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for coming by. Juicer. Alright, cool. Have a good night, everyone in chat. Yep, so good night, Callan. And the streamer's like Cookie. The problem is, I'm fine streaming all damn day. I can't do it when... The issue is, there's so much time in between, like, start to finish of, like, a long stream. Which, like, no fault to anybody else. It's really hard to stream when there's not a lot of people talking, and during the day there's a lot of people at work. Okay. 1. There's 2. And the rest can decay naturally. Plenty of saplings there, plenty of wood, and plenty of string. Perfect. No, I'm talking. Yeah, you are talking. Like I said, if I stream during, like, normal hours for me, like on EST, if I streamed at, like, 2 p.m., there's a lot of people who are either still in school or still at work, so it's just kind of hard to... It's hard to justify going live to sit there for 2 hours with very few times actually talking, and trying to keep yourself talking is a lot harder when you feel like you have nothing good to say. Make that clear. It's very nice to actually be able to talk to people, like, especially during streams now. It's part of the reason why I'm trying to set a more solid stream schedule, but... Alright. 1, 2, 3. Well, you're like 3 hours ahead of me. That happens. Well, not to the people outside of the Americas. You're absolutely right. But, because I'm in Nevada. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, the problem is, Moon, like I said, I don't have a ton of people who come from outside of the US. Or outside of the Americas, I should say. Like, Tolly is one of the exceptions for that rule. Always has been. Is it fast? Yeah, it's fast. Just hold it. just going to sit here and be really boring for the next, like, 20 minutes. Because we're going to be sitting here sifting through a bunch of gravel, sand, and other things to get enough to start making what we really want. Me, though, I haven't been here always. Yeah, but that's fine. Okay. By the way, do you play Clash of Clans? No. I never got into that. In high school, a lot of people did, and I just never did. Sorry to disappoint there, but I just never really got into it. Hello, Winter Isham? Hello, Winter. How are you? I'm doing okay, minus the the subtle cough that will never go away. That is making me regret ever, breathing. But how are you? Hopefully, you're having a good night/day. Got another dude, yeah. Oh my god, can I just get a breath in? Good, I'm happy to hear. What the hell did I just get that's a lapis? That moment where you see it, you think, what could I have ever gotten? And then you know the answer, but you still have to ask because, of course you do. That's me. We're sitting here doing a really boring thing currently. We're doing what's called a nature challenge, which is basically where you have to make everything. You can't break natural blocks over a certain limit. So to make it possible, you can only break so much natural blocks in total. Currently, I have 5 blocks that I've touched and 1 full tree. That's all I've touched from the overworld to make this all happen. Anything that is not considered natural, so things that are in a village or structures, are completely fair game. But also, have I heard of Wings of Fire? Because it's my favorite book series right now. I don't know if I have. I may have, and just don't know it by the name. It's kind of the issue. I'm dumb. Heard of Wings of Fire? I've been told to read it. Alright, there we go. Essel Eclipse has heard of it. Which means that it's probably good-ish. I'm joking, I'm memeing. Oh, it's Warrior Cats but Dragons? You have fun with that. God, I'd really just like to be able to breathe. How was I fine for like an hour and a half? This continues, I might have to end stream early. Oh. Rat. It's still supposed to snow tonight? Yeah, 10 in the morning, that's fine. Yes, but no eclipse. Okay. There you go, that's what you know. It's a thing. Alright, we need 6 iron before we can upgrade to the next one, and then we can start kind of steamrolling everything. So, from what I've gathered, basically there's like a war between the fandoms. I think I saw a lot of map projects with them against one another. Okay. How long have I been streaming? Overall, I've been streaming on and off for about 14 years. Today, I've been live for about an hour and a half. And for the last, give or take, week or two, I've been streaming almost every single day except yesterday. So yeah, I've been doing this quite a while. I usually didn't multi-stream. I used to only stream to one or the other. I started multi-streaming about 2 years ago. 3-ish years ago, something like that. And I kind of decided to try it out more this year. So yeah. No clue anything about the beef, but at one point the animators on the Warrior Cat side were saying they were better and the same on the Wings of... What the fuck was it called? Hold on. Wings of Fire. That's what it is. That's what that abbreviation means. Wings of Fire side from what I saw. Hope your cough goes away. I sure hope so too. It's really fucking annoying. It's just residual from when I was sick recently, so... Hello, Ace the Face. Welcome. Yeah, I really want this cough to go away. It's just, it spurs up and down randomly recently. It's all because I got sick just over the New Year, so I'm just dealing with the last bit of it, and of course it happens to be, you know, a cough, and only a cough. So it's a little frustrating. Okay. Perfect. So next thing we're going to do... get enough iron to upgrade that thing. Yeah, and I was also told to read Warriors and also Lego. How much have you made off of donos? And yes, I know the thing about the no need to dono thing. Alright. My best friend loves Minecraft playing with mods. That's what I do. I'm playing with mods right now. Hello. Am I playing on Java? Yes, I'm playing modded. I'll get to that answer in a second, Leo. Let me just get through my spiel first. Yes, I'm playing Java. I'm actually on a mod pack, so... We're doing a challenge which basically requires me to not be able to break naturally forming blocks. Anything that's not a structure is considered natural in this case. I can only break one full tree, which I've done, and 64 of the main blocks, gravel, dirt, sand, stone. And I can only... There we go, we got diamonds. And I can only, technically... technically... I can only break 10 of all minerals, so like diamond, iron, gold, copper, those kind of things. This is just to prove that you can do it without it, so... Yeah. If you have any questions, please, by all means, ask. I am here to answer all that I can. Dang, that's gonna be really hard. Check my PayPal. Thank you, Winter, for subscribing. I'm subbing. Thank you. I gotta. Oh my God! I gotta check this again. Thanks, Cookie. Can YouTube hear your Sammy things too? They should be able to hear it. God, please. Cookie, I can see that they're pending. Just so you're aware. I'll let that play for a second. That doesn't mute my mic, I don't think, right? Thank you, Cookie. I can't see any if you wrote flat out, if you wrote something on them like a message, I can't see it. Nope, it didn't mute mic. Okay, cool. Okay, yes, I saw it. Thank you, Cookie. To answer your question, Leo, on my end it says unclaimed. Okay, yeah, it's still pending, that's all. Yeah, don't worry. I promise, once it goes through, I'll let you know. I can see the Twitch chat above. Yes! Thank God! So yeah, I actually put Twitch chat above so you guys can see it as well. Yeah, I'm trying to make this, like, multi-streaming as, like, smooth as possible. And I am trying here. It's a little hard at times. I will tell you that. But, yeah, I have a bunch of custom alerts, and Twitch chat can trigger them all. Like I said, because I wasn't multi-streaming prior, I don't have a lot of YouTube stuff so far. Still waiting for a lot of it to kind of get through. So, I want to move the chat box over to the left eventually. It's kind of hard playing this mod. Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that now. There you go. I'll put it there for now. How long have I been playing this mod? I made this mod pack about 7 or 8 years ago. So 10 years in total, because I worked on the first iteration of this mod pack. This is not where I want to go. I want to go down. So yeah. Dude, get some cough drops or something. It's literally because I choked on like water that I have next to me that I was drinking. Oh, that was a compressed skeleton. What was I thinking? You made it, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a mod maker. I've made mods in the past, but I also make mod packs. What? What? I'm just so much stronger. Okay, now Lego, put it back to the right, just because Cliff said this. So, yeah. But, one of... To answer what Leo said, I'm sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Basically... Oh my god, there's just so many of them here. Over my entire time streaming... What do you want to know more, Leo? How much I've made in total, or what's the biggest donation? Because those two things are different. Because that is usually, like, a differing answer. That's annoying. It's just EMC, though. That's great for me. I don't know what I'm wearing currently. How much you made through your 14 years of this? So, out of all the donations I've made, or that I've gotten... Oh, God, doing the math on this. Well, I gotta count what Cookie just did. Okay, hold on. Hold on, because Twitch will have an answer on part of this that I won't have normally. Because I have... Okay. I'm going to give a rough answer here and say that roughly take a certain amount of this out because this would have gone to charity as well. I'm not sure. Give or take on the bit side of things, I think just over $1,200. The rest was given to charity. Again, this is over 14 years, so this isn't exactly as impressive that way. But... So about 2,200 in total from like Twitch and everything over the years since I've been able to. So yeah. I mean, I would also put the November streams in their own category. That's why I'm saying I'm taking out what I know is roughly been donated over time through Twitch and everything. But yeah, like I said, Am I really gonna have to eat rotten flesh? I am. Yeah. Yes, I give money to charity because in November we raise money for charity, and basically everything I make in November goes straight to the charity. So, assume that a lot of it, even if they... Because some people it's easier to donate through bits or through subs or other ways from Twitch. So it's just always easier just to take what I know people want to give or what they don't want to give and go from there. What the hell is down there? That's blue. XP. is... Where the fuck? There's other down, but is there not another room in here? This one there was one more. Could be wrong. I need redstone, and I'm sure that I saw redstone at some point. Could have sworn I saw a redstone block. I know where there's actual redstone, but I could have sworn I saw a redstone block. Alright, whatever. Let's go grab the redstone when I know where it is. Can me and Leo be mods for your channels? Not currently. I only mod people that I've known that I've known much long enough for it. Like, a lot of the people that I have modding for me on Twitch are also mods on YouTube. And a lot of them I've known for upwards of 5 years plus. So I don't like that. I don't like that. This will solve one of my problems early. Can you make a server and tell me and Winter your Discord so you can put the server? I do have a Discord server, like I brought up earlier. I'm still trying to figure out... Oh, wow. That's Zisto, isn't it? Like a Minecraft server? At the moment, no. Oh, it's PewDiePie. Die. Kurt? No? I'm just getting them all wrong now. Yeah, at the moment, I'm not going to be making a server at this exact second. Possibly in the future, but at this second, I don't have plans to make one right now. I can name 1,000 reasons why I can't right now, but... Where is this other building? There it is. If I do end up making a Minecraft server, I will make sure people are informed. But as of right now, I want to figure out... Okay, hold on. Why do I have so much stuff in my inventory? Why did I not clear my inventory? Why did I do this to myself? There we go. Yeah, as much as I would love to say that I do have one handy, I just never do. Do I have a comparator in my hand? Oh, I do. I don't need potatoes. Back and right, I need repeaters more. Not enough redstone for now? It should be. Once I do, people in Discord will get notified, and I'm going to try and figure out a way to make it so that everybody can, ow. So that people can actually get, you know, so that people on YouTube can actually get access to the Discord, because right now I'm still working on a way for you guys to get access to it. That was dumb. It's fine. Look, everybody's got names, whether they're embarrassed by them or not, doesn't matter. Your name is part of you, that's just how it is. Damn. I'm gonna say not at the moment. I want to try and find a way for... I want to find a way to get... Hello? Did you just... Oh, it's just a spider. Like, did you just break down my door? No. Just dumber than that. Hold on. That plus that, I think? Yep. Medium. High. Low. I'm back. Can you give me a Minecraft short idea? On the spot like this? Really? God, I'm getting asked everything. Minecraft short idea. I don't know anything that hasn't been done or that isn't going to come naturally. I'm going to go to bed. When's your next stream? Tomorrow. Probably going to stream tomorrow, Winter. It's the hope. I should be live tomorrow anywhere from 6 to 8 p.m. EST. Can I sleep yet? Cool. Guess the mob or block also winter I'm gonna add you. Yeah, there you go. Guess that's an idea. Yeah, like guess the mob or block. I'm just trying to think of things that like haven't been done before. Six to eight is much better. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Moon. Okay. Perfect. Get that out of there. Perfect. Now we just kind of sit here for a little bit. Do you still work? I don't think you're gonna work. Also, how's the base going? It's going. We're just trying to... I'm trying to just move forward as quick as possible so I can get to the bigger stuff. Why you love the mode your game way too much and change it? Are you asking why I changed my... why I'm challenging myself with this, or why I play modded kind of thing? Because, like, that's kind of an easier answer with, like, the modded question, but not as easy with other things. Modded, I put it by accident. No worries. I've been playing modded Minecraft for a very long time. Because I make mods and because I've played Minecraft in vanilla for over 15 years, sometimes just modding it a little bit just gives you that little rush that helps you keep it going, if that makes sense. It's not always a guarantee, and it's also not, like, perfect. I still play vanilla Minecraft a lot. I just decided I didn't want to play vanilla today. I've kind of been on the fence on playing modded a lot recently because, while I enjoy it, I know that it's a little confusing for people. Especially when it's something that, like, I'm used to doing. And, to each their own, they're, not everybody is as used to it as I am. So you kind of run into this problem of, like, I've been playing modded so long, like, I made this mod pack, 7-8 years ago. For me, this mod pack's very nostalgic in its own way. I still go back to play older Minecraft versions. Today only or all the time? I like to play modded, and if it was well received, I would keep doing it. I wouldn't mind doing it like a continuous thing, but I don't actively play it all the time, because I know that it's not for everybody. So... Wait, what do you even achieve by putting that gravel in there all the time? So, by putting gravel in there, I'm essentially sieving out all the valuables out of it. So at this point, I've now made diamond, iron, gold, emeralds, copper, platinum, nickel, and uranium. All from going from cobblestone to gravel. So, this is kind of one of those problems where I should be explaining more of what I'm doing, and I apologize that I'm not. But the idea is, because I can't mine the world like you would normally in Minecraft, I have to make everything. So I either have to do it with magic, which is why I made a Philosopher's Stone as quick as possible, or... Can I make obsidian easily? I know I can do it with the world gen, but can I do it any other way? Yeah, this. Can I make lava easily? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can do that. Hi, what's up? Hello, Morales. I hope that's good enough. I hope that's a good name. I'm sorry. If you'd like me to call you anything else, please let me know. Like when people in rivers, yes, they go panning for gold and everything else. I'm doing the same thing, but I'm basically just sifting away all of the particulate. You could do that with sand, dust, and gravel. I don't know how your PC handled streaming in a modded Minecraft, but how much RAM do you have? I have 8. I have 128. I'm a programmer, which means I also work on a lot of test builds for programs that I write, both things like Minecraft and running games and game development on the side, but also for other things. So I needed a minimum of 32, and when I built my PC, DDR5 was super down. What version of Minecraft is this? This is 1.12.2. This is a modded version of the game. Jesus loves all. What more could I say? Hello, Bandit. How are you? What more can I say? Nothing of help. God damn, that's a lot of RAM. Yeah, I do end up using a lot of it when I make things. I was in school for game development and for animation, so having a good amount of RAM meant that I could run all the things I need. So that's always helpful, you know. What do I need 4 for? Oh, the condenser, that's right. Just doing this, I'm doing good, just spreading the word. Well, welcome. You're welcome to stick around here if you'd like. Where'd this bow come from? Oh, well, must have been from one of the skeletons earlier. Okay. Next level on that should be... what? Gold? Diamond. Don't really want to waste diamonds on that. I want to get a condenser. I'll have to have 7 come back later for sure. No problem, Bandit. Thank you for the sub if you do. Like those dudes who go to people's doors and ask for a prayer. Friends with a group of them. Hey, everyone's welcome to their beliefs. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I'll grab food before I go anywhere. Speed for a few seconds while I drink the cherry juice. Wait a second, let's go grab more. We need... I get to the stream. I think you were at 170, now you have... now I have 170. Yeah, I've been on and off, it's fine. Have a lovely day or night if I don't see you again. It's 12:25 for me. That's the same time as for me. But yep, have a good rest of your night, Bandit. Thank you for coming by. Alright, so we actually have to go lower. I do know that there is some lava in and around here. Like in the ceilings. When I started stream, I could tell the number if people actually care, but I try not to look too much at like the numbers of stuff like this, especially while I'm live. But I believe that when I started stream, I can check it. Hold on. See, yeah, have fun. Twitch started a fucking update suddenly and threw me out. It's alright, Moon. 926 for me. Yeah. Auto spelling is too bad. I mean, you were at 170, now you're at 180. Yeah, thank you, guys. I would really like to see these analytics. Thank you, that's what I was looking for. So, yeah, in the span of today, I think just about... I can check it. I'm dumb. Yeah, so in about a day, it's gone up about 10, so thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm very awkward about a lot of this. Like, I try not to look at the numbers and stuff, especially when streaming, because you never know. I've had a lot of people, there's a lot of people who hold the number over the people that, you know, make it happen. Just, you know. Played for 2 hours? Yeah, this is kind of normal for me. I try not to stream for super long, but I also, you know, I'm having fun, so I'm not going to stop. Wonderful. Where's the next one? Anything up there? Yup. Interesting choice to just stand there, my guy. There's X in this mod? I don't know what you're referring to, but yes, probably. There's a mod in here called Twitch Heads, which, for those on Twitch, you guys can interact with my game, and in the process of interacting with my game... Ow. You guys are able to spawn versions of yourselves, technically, as long as your names match, so that's how it works. Yep, Exuma. Yep, it's called Twitch Heads. It's a really useful tool. I can rest now? I'll go to bed probably in a little bit. I'm not too tired. I just kind of exist. This is the... I will make this clear because I can see... every... I think it's literally every 2 hour or every hour or so. I get like I get told like the numbers on like, you know, how many people are where and whatever. This is the first time in... Oh my god, a wither skeleton's in here. Great. This is the first time since I've came back that YouTube has actually surpassed Twitch in views, so thank you guys. Oh, I got a drop of evil immediately? That's so huge. Oop. A stray. There's Blessed helping me there. God, there's so much over here. Oh, crap, I got plagued. Shit, I got plagued. That's gonna be annoying. That's almost enough obsidian. That's a problem for me for later. Damn, that's a problem for me for later. I don't want that creeper blowing up because I don't know if there's going to be repercussions for that. What do we got? Worthless. Worthless, worthless, worthless. We do not want detector rails. Okay. I only need one more bucket of lava, which is way more doable now. And back, welcome back, Moon. We were seeing dripping earlier, so... I do know... I do know what I can do. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Got what we came for. We are golden. I'll probably realistically go for another half an hour, maybe hour max. Just so I can make sure that I'm back earlier tomorrow. I really am upset that I, like, came to stream so late today. At the same time, I'm very happy about it, because I actually got to meet a lot of new faces, and it's been a pleasure talking to everybody tonight. It's been very nice. But you need to find another cave, because you got all that stuff in there. There's more floors in there. There's a lot more floors. I'm just not going all the way down. I don't need to go much further down. I only needed so much. Okay. We need to make a stone barrel. This is the fun part. The reason I'm still here is I loved how you answered every question interacting with viewers. Not like big YouTubers. I don't care. You'll be like them when you become big or not. I really don't want to be. I'll answer this as honestly as I can. If I have a choice, I don't mind being the person who interacts with everybody to the best of my ability. Here's the issue, and I'm gonna give like the real logical answer for a minute. If I got to the point where, you know, some of these YouTubers are at and some of these big, you know, streamers are, where they're streaming to thousands of people and chat is moving so fast, I'll do my best to keep up with chat, and I've said that 100 times. Like, if I ever could make this a job, I would do my best to try and make sure that everybody feels as important as they can be. I can't promise it enough that I will try. I am not here... I'm here because you guys let me, if that makes sense. No, this one. I just want to make sure it did require this. Like, I need to stress this to a lot of people. The same way as this is a dream for others, this very much is something I would do if I was given the opportunity. And right now I'm being given that opportunity, and I'm not going to spoil it because, you know, why would I? If I had to say it wasn't listening, nobody ever listens when I talk, Moon, don't worry. If I have a choice in it all, I would be perfectly fine trying my best to read chat. If I ever got to that point where, you know, I'm streaming to this many people, I would do my best to try and keep reading chat and keep talking to people and having these interactions that feel really... Yeah, these are trying, but big YouTubers didn't even try, only if the same question is repeated with all viewers. Exactly. Like I said, if it were up to me, I would try. I can't guarantee it, and that's the only thing that I know is, like... It's not the answer everybody wants to hear, but it's the honest truth. If I could, I would. And I will do my best. But that's not a guarantee, at least with everything else. Thanks for being wholesome. I try. Look, everybody's got bad days. Everybody's got good days. It's not fair to judge somebody solely on their bad days. Perfect. Hey, is that Top Mass? It is. See, I know some names. I try. The only thing I try to make sure for everybody is everybody's going through something, whether it be, you know, one thing or another. Everybody's always going through something, so. I try my best to make sure that everybody is able to live the life that they need and do what they need to, and if I can make their life just that little bit better by being here, then I will do it to the best, again, to the best of my ability. That's the one thing I will stress Every time. Now, do I want the condenser? Or do I want the table? I think I want the table. Better to have it and not need it, than need it and not have it. Philosopher's Stone in my inventory. Wow, I'm dumb. Why are there a lot of those NPCs that attack you? So there's a mod in here called Twitch Heads. What that lets me do is, for the sake of like normal example, if somebody on Twitch were to subscribe to the, subscribe, which in their case is like a membership on YouTube, it would actually spawn a zombie with the head of whatever matches that name on Twitch. Basically gives chat the ability to technically be a part of my game, and it lets them summon like people in like, full NPCs that are, look like this. They're basically all zombies, but that's the idea. Okay. And once again, backwards. Alright, and just like that, we have now solved world peace. And just like that, this just became a lot easier. In YouTube or only Twitch? So far, only Twitch. This mod that I'm using, I can quickly show it. This chat here was originally built... Oh, it's not even set up in this one for some reason. Alright, I'll have to fix that. But it's only set up for Twitch because of how old this mod version is. If I had the newer one, it might be able to control YouTube, but I know that the API for YouTube has been very, very buggy for the last little bit. So, take that with a grain of salt. I'm not 100% sure. No, give me my hammer. That's all I want. I would love to say yes. Like I said, I do stream mainly on Twitch usually. So I've been slowly starting to get used to streaming on the other platforms like YouTube, and I tried TikTok a handful of times. Just it's hard, a bit hard. I don't need dust. I just did that without thinking. Okay. We want to teach it a crate. We want to teach it chests. Super simple shit. Alright, just like that, we now have a lot of easy stuff to do. Teach it this. Probably teach it a nicer hammer. Alright. Anything else I wanted to learn while I'm here? Anything completely useful to me? Well, at this point, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the alchemical chest. Then we'll make a condenser. Teach it the condenser. Just like that. Now take a bunch of the extra stuff that I only saved, because it is good for EMC. Okay. And just like that, we can now basically do anything we need. With these here, we can basically just make everything as long as we have enough shit. So this little cobblestone generator here, we could basically just take all this and go, oh, we don't need cobblestone anymore. And it'll just generate whatever we want. So we could put something super big in there, super small. What it also means is I can do this, because I shouldn't need more than a 2 for most of the things I'm doing. If anything, I'll just upgrade it and remove the 2. That's what I was afraid of. It was going to turn into just a normal thing. Teach it that one then. Whoop. Why does Awesome Lego never lose in games? Because even when things fall apart, he just rebuilds them better. A really bad joke from ChatGPT. Well, thanks. I don't think I've ever been put in a ChatGPT before. I'm probably wrong about that, but at least to the best of my knowledge, you know. Okay. Let's quickly teach it some important blocks. Did I not teach it redstone? Ooh, let's fix that. Ender pearls. He gave me this. Well, that's fun. Well, thank you. Okay. Where is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Iron. Diamond. Perfect. Sorry, but I low-key gotta go, and it's been really entertaining, and I'll try to watch it tomorrow. Love watching you play. I hope the best for your journey. Thank you, Leo. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for coming by. Like I said, I'm probably not going to stick around too much longer, probably another 15, 20 minutes. That was dumb of me. Alright, let's quickly go grab a bit more out of this dungeon. And then we'll go from there, I guess. I'm gonna go grab all of the extra things that I wasn't gonna grab because they were just gonna take up room in the inventory. But if they're worth EMC, we'll grab them. Is there anything left in here? I don't think so. Everything's worth EMC in the end except for this, I think. And that. I think everything is worth EMC except that. Hey, Paul Source Jr. Totally go grab stuff from in there. Alright. I think that's the majority of them. I think there's only a few more chests that I know are in here. These are worth, you know, some EMC. Not worth as much as this. Alright. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, I was hoping to stream for about an hour and a half, not 2.5 hours, but I'm not complaining. Kind of like running out of time, or I kind of like. God, can I just get my way out of here? I kind of like losing track of time. What is that creeper got on his head? Mushroom? Yeah, mushroom. I like running out of time. Yeah, well, it's what my life is. I always run out of time. But alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good night, guys. I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. We're gonna go to Sammy Snow. Those of you who are on Twitch, we're gonna go to Sammy. For those of you who are on YouTube, I'm sorry, you guys will have to find somebody else. I'm sorry. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys.